see this here. See what's going on here in the world. Um, today's been rather weird, to be honest. It's gray, overcast, raining. I don't know, I'm just sitting here at a restaurant. I'm like thinking to myself, how on earth are these things gonna be sorted out? And then like I get stressed out, even start to think like maybe things won't ever get better, or just like hands off, whatever, just let it occur. And I sat for like a minute just sketching in my butt. Look, oh my god, sounded like that. But sketching in my book, and and I don't know, like the stress, it doesn't dissipate. Things don't get easier over time. I'm relatively like old in a way, um, just being the age that I am, like later 20s stuff. But um, just attempting, as we all are, to improve internally or even outwardly. But the difference being, like other people are too. It's hard not to maintain, some prior perception of the world around you, because at the end of the day, like you're not the center of the entire universe, you know, but it can feel that way. Even more important, just because it's you. And then you look at others, but other than that, you know, life isn't really about, learning things all the time. So you have to take like a step back, decompress, um, be emotionally available to yourself, you know, say what you've done, how much money you make, anything. It's not a good thing. It can be a huge difference in the way that people see things too. Because I've met many people who make those attributions and have those notions that the presence of like the human spirit of this, whatever. But yeah, I don't know. Back to my point. There's like so much on earth. Like you see all this beautiful artwork, food, time, energy, things people spend their time doing, and it's tough not to appreciate it. And even then, like, what is the source of negativity in that aspect that prevents someone from essentially, being that? Why is it a problem? Why is it always someone has an issue instead of um positivity? As Beetle Spainton. That's awesome. It's cool. So cool. So so cool. What's going on here? But yeah, I don't know. Been going through some stuff actually. I usually spend a bit of time doing certain things, being around people. I don't have many friends. So, some source of, you know, creative outlet is always positive for me, just to maintain like my own mental health even. And when I do those things, and I'm sure like a lot of other artists and people can agree, or even writers, scholars, anyone. And I consider everyone to be, relatively educated in the working world and in the information age because there's access to all information at the palm of your hand these days with the iPhone or smartphone and do stuff. But I figured I'd scroll through Twitter and just like, I guess, sit here and think about what I'm going through now because I'm going through a lot at all times. No, other people are too, like bills, stress, uh, life. I'm, I'm I don't know, like young people may not feel this way, but when you get into your 20s, um, sort of on the later half of it, you start to feel, you know, the pressure of wanting to do something, be a sort of way, work on yourself, focuses shift after school and being college educated is important, I'd say. For that advice, I don't know, just the best thing is to always pursue something, you know. Don't always have a always your time not improving yourself in some way. In a lot of ways people do that just in the way that they interact with others, like discussion and the exchange of is the way that people talk to each other is also self improvement, especially understanding. But for schooling and everything, those types of things are important just to keep back, keep in the back of one's mind, in an internal larger goal to a socially centered smaller one. Because sitting here drinking my coffee, right, and I'm thinking, what is the perception that other people have of me, and just trying to, you know, who am I, right? Such a funny thing. Who the heck? Who am I, right? But it's having to realize that that's basically how everyone is. It's how everyone is. That's why you don't walk up to a stranger on the street and say, "It's been so long since I've seen you." That person doesn't know you, okay? And a lot of people, and if people don't know you, or you're just like another stranger in the world. There's 8 billion people here, going on 9 now. But as for that, I think meaning in life actually is just being an individual and having your own thoughts and feelings, even aside from that huge number of people all over the world, all over the world. Internet is a place and space for everyone, right? But also, it's a singular notion of like a chair that you sit in, right? I made this comparison earlier, but hold on, I want to check if my stream is still up in the world. Because if I didn't learn any of the things that I learned before, you know, from other people or from what I've seen, then I guess like I wouldn't be as capable at doing the things that I do with some jellyfish. You know, like it's even within working too. You know, I had to have to get stung. It's a huge issue, but the way that they are so cool to me because they're basically a cell membrane, like a communication between some form of cell structure, and they can open at will, swim, but scientists really don't understand how jellyfish are. I mean, even internally, like observation, and in that way, the same thing. Uh, Looking at cell membranes and the structure of the essentially cytoplasm surrounding. Excuse me, I had to sneeze. I'm sorry, but people that are dreaming, in dreams. Um, this is how we judge how electricity and impulses within the mind are, and with that understanding, we use this as precursor to scientific research. But what's really interesting and what I was referring to earlier, not only did we not understand jellyfish at all, or why they're here, or how they're made, how they reproduce, sort of the same way like eels. We don't understand how eels reproduce either, but we don't understand as well about the mind and dreams, anything about it. Well, I mean, relatively to electrical impulses, we understand that, and the sleep cycle, which is, you know, you close your eyes, it's the first stage of sleep, beginning portions, and then it's the cycle of REM sleep, and that is when your body does most of its rest and dreaming, and then your body's ability shifts into a cycle after that, which is called N1, and then N2, which is the process of waking up. But within these stages, somewhere along the lines of rapid movement in dreams is a connection into um, internal mechanisms of the mind that produce like vivid descriptions. People see things in their dreams. Uh, Oftentimes, even if when people are stressed out, uh, they have reoccurring ones. They're common situations, I guess, in that way, where a number of people have said that they lose their teeth in in a dream, or they're falling. But I don't think I've ever taken a sleep aid or anything. I don't really like those. I don't really take those types of things. I like chamomile tea for a sleep aid in a book. But yeah, we don't understand dreams at all. It's one of the many questions of the world. That's why within consciousness that we have these sorts of things and visions and descriptions of the future, even or plans, stresses, people that we've never seen before, but that appear as faces, in which I've had that happen, actually. I'll be dreaming, and in that way, sitting there, kangaroo. I don't know, but just like look at the muscles on this guy. I would be afraid, right? But I'm not really afraid of anything, especially with like an animal. Like this isn't the most improper way to deal with this. I know it may look scary because he's buff and like, oh, this kangaroo might hurt you, right? I don't think they do that. I really don't. I really don't. But I was thinking about this video today and just like, watch what happens here. Okay?
Forward to seeing Max on a board. When, to our horror, it turns out to
To horror
be something else altogether.
turns out
Oh no! Here!
it was a horror.
Hey! Go, just there! Whoa, go, go!
And I'm so scared.
Hey? But all is not as it's.
You know, Australia actually gets a direct comparison to America more often than not. It's a much smaller, continent. The US is relatively large, but I don't know. You can get across the US within 3 days, or at least I can. And I've done it before. So, you know, I don't know. I thought I'd say something about that. Australia has kind of like a socially centered economy and idealism like America. It's the way that this kangaroo just stands up. It's out of nowhere. Just look at him. Like, okay, well now you're hurting the dog. That's what I understand, but kangaroo stands up. Turns into Street Fighter Kangaroo edition. And then he punches the kangaroo in his face. He just walks away. I just don't even know. I don't know. What was going on here? Man, what the heck? Right? I'm so glad. I'm so I'm so sorry. Let's See, this made my day so much better. Just to like just to watch this video here. Cause yeah, I didn't think the kangaroo had intentions of strangling the dog. at all. But like, if you look at it, that that thing might be a skinwalker a Wendigo, but he throws one right hook, and they both square up with each other. So they're like, "This is going down right now. How dare you? How dare you strangle my dog?" Yeah, that's what. What's up? What's up? What's going on? The kangaroo even does a little jump. Is ready to fight. There's a little tippy tap jump. And he just goes. That's so cool. It's just so bad. So bad. Whoa! They just no more fighting. Walk away. Where's my dog? Kangaroo looks around like, what was that for? But he's jacked, though. I mean, he's jacked. That's one jacked kangaroo, for sure. Just hops away. Sorry, man. Got punched. But at least he didn't, like, die from this. Aw. I don't know. Weird animal videos do that sort of thing to me. Where I just wonder, why do people deal with things like that? In a bear attack, it's much different than kangaroo punch, you know? When I was talking about earlier about stress and dreaming and things like that, um, it's good to have like outlets for stress too. In a lot of ways, um, it's maintaining, you know, some form of inner psyche and things that you love to do, things that you maintain, some sort of way about everything. But there are a lot of nice things in the world too. And maybe it's best or better like to maintain positive energy, and I refuse to be negative. Even if I'm going through some of the worst treatment for my life is just in complete disarray. I just can't. And it's a premise in Buddhism.
Yeah. I'll take this.
Give him a record. That's awesome. I like that. No, that sounded bad. I'm just not, like I don't have any romantic intentions with anyone lately. I don't even like acknowledge that sort of thing. Not looking for that out of my life anymore. Is that weird to say? Is it weird to be that way? Where I just don't feel good enough you know, for anyone. Is that sad? I don't know if it is. It's not sad. Yeah, that's a good thing. That I don't feel like I'm not like one of those overly buff dudes at like a nightclub, and I have my group of friends, and we all sit on our phones or stand around in a group on our phones and talk about other people. Like there's examples even in this video of the way that people are. This is a nice venue. I like how there's like a bunch of graffiti and murals. But that's one thing that I've never had before. It's just like a group of friends. And I think I've kept myself at like a distance in that way. Because I don't like
What you got, bro?
people who are like that. I don't like, judgment or the judgmental mentality. Because a lot of the time, you'll get around. What the recipe? So you get tomato paste, you roast the tomatoes, cut them, salt them, pepper them on a tray with oil, preferably olive oil, and then you puree, put the tomato paste in a pot, uh, on simmer. And then you take the puree, sorry, from the tomato, um, um, tastes a bit different, but still very good, like a greener taste. And then, into a pot and stir and let simmer. It's actually very good with a grilled cheese. Be distributed, you know? There's no tracking it. Or it's free, fam. Um, but I would call them and they'd be like, "Hello, what would you like?" And I would just sit there for a minute, like just a bit uncomfortable, you know? Like, well, what kind of pizza do you have? And then they would just like, um, call them up, say, said no, no, you shouldn't. You know what I mean? And I know, I like just knowing like this is the pizzeria that I call like all the time for no reason, just to ask. One man doing that, I don't know, questionable, right? Else that my TV had at the time on an old CRT. Back to these videos. So many questions. Come on, TikTok. Load, darn you.
Get to holiday.
Oh my god.
Yes, I would love to come to your house and do nothing together.
Okay. That sounds good. Like that. Mind stuff.
It's too late for you and me.
Ceramic. See, ceramics are nice. Yeah, I've seen so many like plates and like nice silverware and stuff. I want to try making some of these too. Like I moved for a while, and I still do. But I work like in this moving company. It's a small business my family owns.
But then where is
Lane. Lane is an actually good anime. Not gonna lie.
but then where
But I think I'd rather watch Kuli Kulu. Same art style.
Can somebody please?
Impressionism. Claude Monet, Van Gogh, Picasso. Picasso did Impressionism and Cubism. Same thing with Dali. There are others too. Those are just some more well-known names.
Yes, you. Whom I
I absolutely love snow. Am I wrong for that? Loving snow? I live in a state in the wintertime it snows. So I don't know. I like snow. My favorite time of the year is when it sticks to the trees.
Did you
When the
cosplay? Sometimes.
snow sticks to the trees, it's perfect. You like wake up in the morning to go to work, and it's sort of a hassle, but you know, it's not even that bad if you're preemptive about shoveling. And shoveling's like kind of like a activity to do too. But you wake up in the morning, it's cold, and the only good thing about it being below zero is that it's so like pretty outside. I really like that.
They call me the Chinese.
where is the real me after all is said and done? Oh, there is no real. Where is the
So don't throw your phones on the stage.
You might encounter many defeats, but you must never be defeated, ever. In fact, it might even be necessary to confront defeat. It might be necessary.
Neko. Neko.
One day you find
Anymore. I don't like them. Nah, just, nah. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Catchphrase, Peanut. I still like you. Like products. The most on the fence guy ever. Never mind. I like it. No, I don't. Never mind, I did. I hate people like that. But here he is. The catchphrase guy. Please have a easily.
In love so easily.
I fall in love too fast.
But still I fall in love so easily.
to become secure.
I like that one. Wait, have you heard this one? Oh, hold on. Let's leave that up. I like that. This artist I've been listening to for a minute now. Actually, part of the reason I like to make music is going back and seeing like albums that I liked before. This one's very good, I think. Which one is it? Looking. It's gotta be this one.
This is that
Once in a lifetime.
once
In Chinese, we
lifetime.
It doesn't want to like
a while ago.
load. Isn't that annoying?
This is that
Once
in
in a lifetime. Every class and placement in the world, not just, you know, what's socially European based art, you know, even America socially centered around Socratically Anglo-Saxon European values derived, but this song came on and I did a little dance to it yesterday and I just got sad. So I want to hear it again. I did like a dance and then I started crying. And I do that sometimes. It's like, why am I dancing right now? This is the worst. But I try to be positive and just start crying.
Different style, different fashion, you know? Tell me say one thing Nancy can't understand. One thing Nancy can't understand. What make them a talk about me ambition? Say what make them a talk about me ambition? Come in, say some of them a ask me where me get it from. Say some of them a ask me where me get it from. I told them no, no, it's from creation. I told them no, no, it's from creation. Bam, bam.
I like that. Some yeah, it's a good song for sure. But I don't know. This clip, Makima.
します。
俺もあいつら嫌になってきちゃったな。襲撃、公安もバカじゃないだろう。お前、分かっていて見逃したな。
私も襲撃に遭いましたよ。
お前がどんな非道を尽くそうと、俺の飼い犬を殺そうと、人間様の味方でいるうちは見逃してやるよ。うちはな。
私は悪魔から一人でも多く人を救いたいだけです。今回の作戦が成功すれば、四課の存在を積極的に報道することになってます。そうすれば、四課は今より動きやすくなって、より悪魔から人を救える。
嘘つき。公安のお客さんだ。
今回の作戦が成功すれば、四課の存在を
If you ever do anime recommendations to watch with someone, I recommend watching Inuyashiki or Chainsaw Man. Inuyashiki, lesser known, completed anime.
Bang!
This one is very good. Chainsaw Man still running. Better Jujutsu, but I don't know. Jujutsu is too popular. I don't like it as much as I like Chainsaw or Inuyashiki. Other suggestions? Inuyasha.
Ekstremalna temperatura i ekstremalne emocje. Zaczynasz mnie irytować na maksa.
What's going on? Some like ad in the background. Dude, I find the ad.
But that doesn't mean it's easy. I was really nervous to do this for a while, but I find.
But still, like, I don't know. This is a adorable way to show your appreciation for other people, I guess. But still,
Finally worked up the courage to
feel so like weird about personal boundaries, even just like observing people.
take the plunge, and I got really lucky. Not only were there interesting people coming in and out, but there was the right density of people that I had drawings to make without being too locked up or too shy. I was really enjoying using.
It's a very cool thing to do.
Some of the most interesting things I saw at Open Sauce this year, part 2. A giant
Guy Billout didn't make surrealism loud. No chaos, no drama.
Can you turn the music off? I prefer to shop in silence.
Quantum computing represents a fundamentally new approach to processing information.
My cat is not like this at all. My cat, if I were to clap my hands in front of my cat, pretty sure she'd line my eyes up.
The world's most famous chair, the plastic monoblock chair.
She'd be like, what are you doing, idiot? Come on.
As the poets say.
But yeah, I don't know. Something to end on, I guess. This one is drawn a bit long. I'm kind of hungry, to be honest. I'm gonna show you another video. And this video made me mad because I feel it's animal abuse in some way. But it's not like the guy like deliberately like abuses this animal. He just pisses off. He makes this monkey so mad. He goes back every day to this monkey behind this fence, right? And it's a cultural thing. I get it, but you shouldn't do this to a monkey because the banana, like he rips the banana away and just has like a tantrum every time. I'm like, just give the food to the monkey. Just watch. Just watch it. Like, and it's like, it's titled Funny Angry Monkey. This is not funny to me. Just give it to him. Take care of that beautiful animal. Come on. And then he tries to take away. Gets upset. What are you doing? Okay, maybe not this one. But just look. And there's like a whole TikTok account of this too. So no wonder he gets mad. But if you go here, you look on TikTok, type in angry monkey fence. I'll pull it up. Same thing. And the caption is, if this fence wasn't here, I'll beat your ass.
I don't even know why all these motherfuckers. Give me the goddamn banana. Give me here.
Oh my god. Such a loud commentary over it. But so many videos of this here. I just wonder why people do things like this. But then you realize, okay, maybe the monkey is aggressive too. You know, but it never did anything wrong. It's just Song Kong. Traditional Song Kong. Isn't that cool? What if you're angering Sun Wukong here? Sun Wukong. Like, I don't know. He gets kind of intimate. Monkeys. I guess it's not that bad. Still, just don't do that. Make them freak out. Make them. See, like, that looked like it hurt. And he's just like mad, and they're laughing. Come on. I don't agree. I don't agree. That man, like this one says man versus manga. Look, he snatched it away. Like, what the? Come on, man. Stop that. I don't know. Okay, that was editing, but I don't know. I just really like harpies. Harpy eagle. That are the giant owls, right? There are a breed of owls that grow super large, like this. That is no longer an owl. That is a deity. You know, please take care of the giant owl, or else there might be issues spiritually. Not gonna lie. Something like this, you know? Oh, that's wood carving. It's from Norway. Norwegian owls. Yeah, this is what I'm talking about. This thing looks like a. It's got to be something spiritual here. They did. They did not get that large, right? It's like bird. It's more like a dinosaur, actually. So flippin' interesting. I don't know. Any videos? Let's see. Cool. There is. I ended up picking it up. I like that.